Today is a Monday. Mondays often for me feel very overwhelming because I'm looking ahead at the week and I'm seeing lots that needs to be done. My home is a disaster from our day of rest. We take Sunday to rest, and so our home shows it. Usually we take Saturdays to clean the home before our day of rest, but we didn't do that this time. I'm feeling this overwhelming need to just clean and reset so that I can properly tackle everything else that is on the docket for this week. So today, we are cleaning. The goal today is to go through the entire house, give it all a good clean. There's also certain areas that could use a little extra help. Areas like our homeschool cabinet, pantry, the kids' clothes. I need to go through them again and set aside the small clothes. It's just time for a reset. So that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna take you along with me. I think instead of tackling this by job, I'm gonna tackle this by room. So we're going to start here in the playroom. Pro tip, if you are a mom and you need to clean your house or you've got a lot to do in a day, always start in the playroom. Switch out some toys, give it a tidy, set something out for them, and that will help entertain them for the rest of the day so you can do the things that you need to do. So that's why we're starting here. There's a couple things I want to rotate, and I just need to go through and make sure that things are organized and put away properly. So let's get going. Since we are doing a little bit of a deeper clean, a whole house reset, I figured this would be a good time to clean the nugget cover. This is something I don't enjoy doing. It's actually quite a job because it's a lot of work to stuff these foam pieces back into the covers once they're washed. But it was time and it needed to be done, and I'm thankful that I can actually wash that couch cover. I used to be the mom who did a full toy rotation like every 2 weeks. But that is not practical for me in this stage of life. So instead, I have found a mini toy rotation every couple weeks or so to be very effective. And then I'll do a full toy rotation maybe every couple months, every 3 months. So the only things I'm really rotating in this room are some of the toys on their toy shelf. And I will bring up toys according to their request, but then for every toy that they bring up, they need to bring something down. And so they help me out with that, and then they get to pick out toys that they want to play with. And then for these bigger items, they only get swapped out every few months because it is a lot more work to do that, and it's like a whole room rearranging. It's not worth doing it every couple weeks. This is our homeschool / crafting cabinet, and I've been struggling with this one a little bit because I want to be able to fit everything from like our printer and paper, my stationery supplies, to the kids' crafting supplies. I want to keep it all in there, but it's been a challenge trying to squeeze it all in there. So this is a work in progress. Now with the toy room clean and rotated and the kids very entertained, I was able to move on to the rest of my home. So going room by room, the next room was the entrance. And here there's not a whole lot to clean other than floors, baseboards, some glass by the staircase. The living room is one of those rooms that gets messy really quickly, but it's really quick to clean up because there's not a lot of stuff in here. It's just toys that the kids will drag in. That doesn't take a whole lot of time to put away. This is a room that gets cleaned frequently throughout the day, but to vacuum every nook and cranny is something that does not happen quite as often, and it was time that it happened again. I highly recommend getting your kids involved, especially your older kids. They can be so helpful. There's so many times that I've been able to give Eloise jobs, and it's just made my job so much easier because she's so capable of helping. Annie is now at the point where she does not need this padded mat anymore, so we moved it downstairs. We moved it out of the living room, and it's so very sad seeing some of these baby things not being used anymore and starting to put them away. Okay, I'm just about to clean my windows, but then I realized I am all out of streak-free glass cleaner, so it is time that it gets a refill. And this feels like the perfect opportunity for me to share my most favorite cleaning company in the world, who just so happens to be sponsoring today's video, Branch Basics. If you've been following me for any number of months, you've definitely heard me talk about Branch Basics before, and that's because I just love it so much. It's really hard for me not to talk about it. Branch Basics is passionate about toxic-free living, so they created a cleaning product that is super clean, toxic-free. It is Leaping Bunny certified, it is Made Safe certified, and their cleaning system is the coolest, most minimal cleaning system I've ever seen. So this one bottle of concentrate is all you need to clean your entire home. If you need some extra stain removing power around your home, you can pair it with their Branch Basics Oxygen Boost for the ultimate clean. Let me show you how it works because it's really cool. This one bottle of concentrate is going to give you 3 bottles of all-purpose cleaner, 3 bottles of bathroom cleaner, 3 bottles of streak-free glass cleaner, 3 bottles of foaming hand soap, and 1 bottle of laundry detergent. All from this one bottle of concentrate. I've been able to toss all of my toxic cleaners. It used to take up like 3 big baskets in my laundry room, and I've replaced it with this simple system that just takes up this much space. The bottles are super easy to refill too, so when you're running out of something and you need to refill it, you just fill the bottle up with water according to the indication line on the bottle itself. For the streak-free glass cleaner, it's extremely simple because you literally just fill the bottle up to the top, take your concentrate. You can either add a drop or 2 to the bottle or just dip this right in there and then into here. And that's literally all you need. The concentrate is very powerful and works incredibly well. A little really goes a long way. This thing is gonna last you a long time. And just like that, I am ready to clean my windows. I think my favorite part about this set is the foaming hand soap, because I couldn't believe that one concentrate that I used to clean the entire home would actually make foaming hand soap, but the secret is in the bottle. It actually foams up, and the cleaning power on this is insane. No other soap I have ever used has been able to get the grease off of my hands the way that this stuff does. Now I know what you're thinking. Is this actually cost effective? And the answer is yes. I actually did some number crunching, and I came to the conclusion that if I were to purchase all of the items listed on this bottle, it would cost the same price as this one bottle of concentrate. But you're not limited to just the cleaners listed on this bottle. You can use this anywhere in your home. I use this in my vacuum mop. I use this to clean my baby as soap. I use the straight concentrate in my kitchen in place of dish soap. I use this to clean my tile grout. I use the Oxygen Boost for the stains in my kids' clothes, and it works like nothing I've ever tried before. I don't think there is a place in my home where I don't use this stuff. Like, I'm constantly reaching for this every single day. If you want to get started cleaning your home toxic free and save some money while you're at it, you can use my code LUCKY'sLife to get 15% off starter kits. Branch Basics has a number of different starter kits to choose from. I personally have the premium starter kit in glass, which includes a bottle for laundry detergent, foaming hand soap, streak-free glass cleaner, bathroom cleaner, all-purpose cleaner, as well as a bottle of concentrate, a package of Oxygen Boost, which is everything that you need to get started cleaning your home today. The only thing you should ever have to purchase again is the Oxygen Boost and the concentrate, which you can subscribe and save to save 10% off each order. Again, that's code LUCKY'sLife to get 15% off starter kits at Branch Basics. All that information is linked down below. Thank you again, Branch Basics, for sponsoring today's video. Now I'm gonna go clean my windows. I know everyone has that one space or those few spaces that they always mean to clean, but they always forget to. For me, that space is my microwave. Every time I use it, I see the mess that needs to be cleaned, but I always forget to clean it. I don't know why, but that is one space that just doesn't get cleaned nearly as often as it should. My fridge, however, is one space that I try and clean on a very regular basis. I try and at least clear out the old stuff and wipe it down a little bit every week. So Mondays are a great day to go through the fridge because the fridge is empty. We usually do our grocery shopping either Monday or Tuesday. And then I can take out all the leftovers that are going bad, throw out anything that's not good anymore, and just reset that space for the week. I completely cleaned up the playroom this morning and this is how it's looking already. But that's okay because that was the whole point. It has kept them entertained today and it is continuing to keep them entertained. So I'm just gonna let them have their time and then at the end of the day, they're gonna clean it up and we'll have a clean house in the end. I have done this whole half of the house now. I would say I have finished that and we are complete. So we are going to move on to the second half of the house, which means bathrooms, bedrooms, laundry room. The nursery is one of those rooms that doesn't get super messy, but I find it hard to actually clean this room because every time I am cleaning or think to clean is when Annabeth needs to nap and I can't exactly clean in there when she's napping. Little Miss is outgrowing all of her clothes so quickly. I feel like I just went through her clothes and now I'm going through them again and I had a whole pile more to either donate or to set aside. The kids were in charge of making their beds and cleaning their room today. They did a great job and that meant I didn't have to clean their room. Instead of focusing my time on tidying the room, I was able to focus my time on actually going through their clothes. Normally I do this in spring and fall, but this year I've done it 3 times this spring already. We've had some funky weather this spring, so it's been one of those things that I've just had to go through frequently. The kids are also in charge of putting their own clothes away, which is fantastic because it saves me so much time throughout the week. But that means sometimes things don't get put where they belong, so I need to go in every once in a while and just reorganize that. While I was at it, I figured this would be a good time to go through the diaper bag and repack it with all of the necessities. I try to do this as soon as we come home so that I'm not having to repack the diaper bag right before we leave the house. But it doesn't always happen, so I like to make sure there are enough diapers in there and snacks. Snacks are important. It is really dark in our room right now. It's towards the end of the day, it's a cloudy day. It's dark. Yesterday we got so close. We did really good. We got most of the house done. The only thing that we really haven't done is like our bedroom, the bathrooms, and then I wanted to go into the pantry as well. I forgot about that. I just wanted to kind of clear it out and go through it, organize it a little bit. It's not like it needs a big organizing or even a big cleaning, but it needs a tidy. So those are the things left to do. I've also come to the realization that it is time to move all baby things out of our room because we don't even change Annie in here anymore, and so it doesn't make sense to have her pajamas in here. It doesn't make sense to have her diapers in here. All of that's going to be moved into her room when she's awake. So it's towards the end of the day. I need to start making supper, but I wanted to at least get a start on this room, start tidying it up a little bit. I figured maybe if I'm really ambitious and moving really quickly, we can get this done. So that's what we're going to try and do. Also, I completely forgot that I was filming this video this morning, and so I was just mindlessly tidying my room and didn't film it. So it looked worse than this morning, but now it's pretty tidy. Also, another fantastic tip for you moms. If you have something that needs to be cleaned, like say there's toys that need to be cleaned, or maybe even some dishes or something, fill up the bathtub, get some dish brushes and some soap in there, get the dirty items in there, and let your kids just wash for a while. The kids are currently washing down some of their toys in the bathtub, and it's keeping them very occupied. I feel like every time I film one of these cleaning videos, I'm putting more baby stuff away. But it was time to just officially move Annie out of our room because I just don't use the stuff anymore. There was even a lot of burp cloths and stuff that we don't use anymore. And so those actually got put away. The swaddles and pajamas and diapers, though, they were transferred into her room instead. Now I have all this free space in my wardrobe that I don't know what to do with. Didn't get very far before it started getting too late and too dark for me to actually clean. So hopefully today is the day we can get this done. The last thing that we have left to do is this bathroom. We need to transfer some of Annie's stuff over to her bedroom. I'd like to go through my pantry. I think that's everything. So let's do it. Annie's closet is where we store all of the extra swaddles, the diapers, the wipes, the clothes that are one size too big. When I'm transferring that stuff out of our bedroom, it's going into this closet. I thought I was recording, but I was not recording. So here is a look at my snack bins after I went through them and organized them. I threw out a lot of stuff that we just didn't need anymore, a lot of almost empty packages. I also emptied a few things into canisters like flaxseed and cornstarch and baking powder. Recently, I have started milling my own grains and making my own snacks at home. And so now I have different things stocked in my pantry that I didn't have before. And so it was starting to get a little bit disorganized, and I needed to go through it again because I needed a spot for some of my wheat berries and some of my cereals that I use for granola bars. I just needed to reorganize and relabel a few things. And that's everything for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some good cleaning motivation, and I will see you in the next one.